What's going on, all you beautiful builders out there? Welcome back to the channel. If my calculations are correct, I hold in my grubby little hands pack 9, stages 31 through 34 of the US shipment of the Fanhome Optimus Prime. That's right, this is the Michael Bay movie Optimus Prime in the D'Agostini box, same company. I don't know. I think that's what this is. Fanhome has been real flaky on me lately on getting my shipments out. I know they're having a lot of problems keeping up with the orders, so I think that's what this is. I believe I've seen that it had shipped. It took a trip around the entire United States, and then finally ended up here in Florida where I reside. So without any further delay, guys, let's go ahead and get up top and get this thing open. All right, here we go, guys. Let's crack this thing open. We have many more stages of the Fanhome Optimus Prime to do, but only one left of the Agora models. So this is the Fanhome. Let's crack this thing open and see what we get. Paper out of the way. Well, it is indeed our Fanhome Optimus Prime parts. 31 through 34, we got them all right here. Let's pull the magazines out. Nothing left in the box. Empty. All right, let's go ahead and get rid of that. I don't know what's going on in my house, but anyways, here we go, guys. Let's take a look here. We got all four stages, all 4 packs, all plastic this time. Looks like we're working more on that pelvis area here. Looks like some engine parts that's going to be going on. All right, guys, let's go ahead and get started. All right, guys, let's go ahead and get a quick look through the magazine here. Just thumb through it real fast. If you want to stop anywhere and zoom in, you're free to do so. About the Allspark here. Laser beak, here's the toys. Autobots Series 6. It's got a lot of really good information, guys. All right, and this is going to be our build, working on the pelvis and torso here. Definitely looks like an engine block or something here. Get these pieces together. And again, it's going to be this part here. So this is a very visible part that we're doing. It's this whole section right here on his abdomen here. So anyway, that's what it's going to look like when we're done with this pack. And let's go ahead and get started. Guys, if you can pick up one of these from Harbor Freight, man, this is their drop point knife. It's a great knife, man. Great knife for around 40 bucks, something like that. Fantastic little knife. I really love this thing. Goes right back together. All right, back to the build. All right, guys, we got 31F here. We also have one of the washers, a lock washer, and 31G, this bolt right here. All right, we're bringing this piece from step 30-1 here back. This is going to go inside just like this. It's kind of a key. There's a keyhole shape in here that it's going to go into, and that will be allowed to go back and forth a little bit, as you can see, like this. All right. And so on the inside of that, we're going to put the lock washer on our little bolt. We're going to put the regular washer, and that is all going to screw right into this. Here we go. See if we can get it down there mostly with our fingers, and then snug it down with a pair of pliers here. You got a little wrench, you can use that. I don't think I have any sockets that size in here right now. So I'm just going to use these needle nose pliers here, and I'm going to snug it down with them. That might be about as tight as it's going to get. Nice and snug there. Gonna look like that. Okay, now we got step 30-2. we're going to be bringing back, and we're going to be doing the same thing on this side. I'm going to do the same thing, put that lock washer on. And the flat washer. Just like that. It's going to go on this side, just like we did the other one. All the way in. And we're going to put that bolt in there. Tighten it down. All right, and we're going to put these together just like this, and we're going to screw that in from this side with 4 of these IM screws. I don't think I'm supposed to have this on here yet. Here it is. All right, now we're going to put these 2 together just like this, and we're going to screw that together with the 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 IM screws. Now first, we're going to put a little oil in here on these parts. Trying a new oil. This is a synthetic oil that I got off of Amazon. Liberty Oil Products. I like it. It's got this nice little needle nose here. So we're going to put a little oil on these metal pieces here to screw these into. There's 1, 2. Just a little drop, guys. Just like that. We'll put these together and screw them down. All right, let's get one in here. There's 1. Go ahead and do the other 3. There we go. It's going to look just like that. All right, now we're going to bring this part here from step 27-2, and now we're going to be attaching it. It's going to go this way around. These 4 pieces are going to go over these 4 pins right here, just like that. We're going to screw that in with the 4 IP screws. Right, these are going into plastic, so we don't need any oil on these. Although lately, boy, it seems like some of these plastic ones are harder to screw in than metal. There's 1. Go ahead and do the other 3. Here we go. And then we got 31A from pack 31 here. And then we got D and E here. Okay, we're going to be snapping these into these holes here and here. All right, we're just going to put that pin right into there and snap it in. Go that way. Or is it this side? It's hard to tell the difference between these guys. I think it's definitely this one. There we go. Yeah, when you get it right, it's going to snap in nice and clean, just like that, and set up against this round piece here. Go ahead and do the other side. All right, it's going to look like that. And we got 31B and C, and they only go in one direction. You can see here they have a half circle. They're keyed. Get the other one in. There we go. Push that all the way in. All right, should look like that. All right, now we got stage 30, part 6 here, and this is going to be going on to it. You can see we have 3 pins here. That's going to go into those 3 holes. Just need to line it up and snap those in. Just like that. We're going to screw that down and secure it right here with 1 KP screw right there. And here we go. Screw that in right here. There we go. Just like that. It'll look like this. See, that's like the abdomen right here. That's pretty neat. Okay, now we got step 28-2, and that's going to be going on this way with the pins pointing the same direction as all these pins, and these screw heads pointing that way. It's going to go right over the top of this big pin here. And we're going to push that on. Get that all the way down on there. Like that. And we got another lock washer and flat washer here. and one of these big VP screws here. Same thing, we're going to put the lock washer on first, and then the flat washer. And we're going to screw that in right here. Get it started, and then we're going to screw it down. We're going to need to use a regular. Let's see if we can use this regular size screwdriver. Yeah, there we go. This is one you're going to need a big mama jama on. Just a regular, good size Phillips screwdriver, because that's a big screw head. There we go. Get that thing nice and snug down. All right. There we got it. Hey guys, now we're going to put these two together. Just like this. Sandwich them together. And we're going to put that together with 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of the KP screws. I'm just going to go through and drop them all in here on these 6 holes. All right, let's screw them down. Man, that plastic is hard to screw through. Anyways, there it is, guys. Look at there. It's starting to look like something, huh? See where it's going to turn here. I believe this is going to go back and forth. Yeah, look at that. We have some movement here, man. All right, guys, that's the end of stage 31. Let's go ahead and move on to 32. All right, here we are. Stage 32. Let's get a look through the magazine. Script against the clock. The values of Optimus: leadership, justice and courage, warpath, Autobots victory. And we're going to show more toys here for sure, right? And we're going to get into the build. Now we're going to be working just on the torso here. These are our parts. Don't see any screws in this, so it's all going to be kind of snapped together, I believe. All snapping on what we already did here. And again, that's this part here. They're working on this torso piece right here. This is from the back view, I think, and it's the front. Let's get started. All right, guys, we have part E here, and that's going to be going on to this. Turn it this direction like this, and this is going to be going this way around. It's going to be going into these two holes here and here. Let's go ahead and get that on and snap that in. That pushed all the way down like that. Okay. All right, now we got 32D, which is this piece right here, and that's going to go. It's going to go this way, and it's going to go into these two holes and this hole here. So these two holes here and here. And this hole right here. So let's get those lined up. Get that pushed in. Okay, look like that. And now we got 32F and G, that's these two. And there is a difference. They are opposite sides. And it looks like they only go on one direction. You can see the half circle holes there. So they should just go one way. Bring this way here. All right, and they're going to go here and here on these two pins. And let's get this camera over here and see if we can see better. All right, we're going to be hitting these two pins here and here. Also half circles, and they're going to go inside these. Kind of see how they're going to go so that they face in a downward position. You can get it on there like that. So they face in a downward position. There's one. If you put them on the wrong way, they're going to be facing upwards. You get the other one on right here. Get them all the way down on there. There we go. Should look like that. Both of them facing in a downward position. Okay, now we got 26.2, and we're going to put it on this piece here. And they only go one direction, so just line it up on these holes, and we're going to have to push it in. Just kind of go around and try to get it snapped down on there all the way. I think that is. Don't feel like it's going to go any further. All right, it'll look like that. Now we got one on both sides, there and there. You know, we got 32A and 32C. That's these two pieces here. This one is 32A. We're going to flip this back around this way. And 32A is going to go on this side. The pins are going to go right in there. Let's just line them up and see if we can get them pushed in. just like that. There we go. And now we're going to put 32C on the other side the same way. Going to go right into those two holes. Snap them in all the way. It should look just like that. Here we go. All right, now we're going to need 2 of these pelvis shock absorbers here from issue 26. Okay, and going this direction, we have these 2 pins here. Yeah, they show it going this way with this little slotted section here facing downwards. If this is the bottom and this is the top. So I'm going to go on and just snap on like that. We're going to do the same on the other side, same way with that slotted downwards. Just like that. All right, now we have 32B, and it's going to go this way. And these 2 pins are going to slot right into these 2 holes right here. Yeah, here and here. All right, get that put in. Snap that all the way on. It's not super loose, but it's not super tight either. Anyways, it goes just like that. All right, now we got 32H, this piece, and it's going to go into these 2 holes here and here on top of the piece that we just put in. Actually, there's 4 holes and these 4 pins. So get those lined up and snap that in. Just like that. That's cool looking. Almost looks like a face, doesn't it? That's really cool. All right, guys, that's the end of issue 32. Here we go. Let's move on to issue 33. All right, guys, here we go, issue 33. Let's take a look through it real quick. Here we go, John Keller, U.S. Secretary of Defense here. This guy's always a trip in the movie. I like him. Also really good, No Brother, Where Art Thou? More of the power of the prime here. And here's Ravage. He's another one of the tape characters, right? Decepticons Victory. More of some of the toys here. And here we are working on the torso again. We got all of these parts. Again, no screws. So these are all just going to be snapping on. And when we get done, we're going to be looking like this. All right, let's get started. All right, we got 33F, and we're going to put that on one of the 33Bs. It's going to go in this part here, just like this. Snap into there. All right. And then we're going to put this onto the pelvic back plate here. And it's just a socket joint. It's going to clip right into here. This way, I guess, around. No? That don't look right. It's like this one goes on this side. Like this. And then we're going to do the same thing on the other side here. Like that. Now we're going to bring this big piece back here again. Okay, these 2 here are going to go onto this piece. These 2 are going to go onto this piece, and then these are going to go here and here and here and here. So I'm going to go on here, and then we got to get these all lined up. A little bit tough to do, but I think I got it. It's supposed to look like that. Kind of hard to get those in there all lined up right and get them pushed down, but that's how it's going to look. Okay. All right, now we got 33E, C, and D right here. Right, these are going to be going inside into each other, and they're all like a half circle, so they only go in one way. Put the little one on top and build it down like that. And then that is going to go this way around. And it's going to go into these 2 holes right here. It goes like that. It's just, wait a minute, guys. Isn't this And this Optimus Prime's, you know, his oil port, we'll just say. Didn't he like pee out of that, kinda pee in the movie?
Bumblebee, stop lubricating the map.
That's funny. All right, we're gonna flip this over this way. It's got 4 studs on it. It's gonna go this way around. It's gonna go into these 4 holes. Get that pushed all the way in there, nice and snug. Like that. Yes, I believe that is the port right here that he urinated oil out of. All right, guys, that's the end of stage 33. So let's go ahead and move on to 34. There we go. Let's get a look through the magazine here. United Under Nest. Transformers animated series here. This is 2007. I'm sure it's fine, just not the one that I know. Not my genre of Transformers. Chromia. Decepticon Series 6 here. And even more of the toys going on. And here we go into parts for 34 here. And once again, I don't see any screws. So this is just more pieces going to be snapping onto the torso. And when we get done, we're going to have all of this. Such a cool detailed model, guys. I'm really starting to enjoy it a lot. It's going to be this piece right in here. Here's the back side of it. All right, let's get started. All right, guys, we are starting with part 34A. That's this piece right here. And bringing this back out. This one's going to be going on this side, and we do actually have some screws in this set. I was wrong. We have some IP screws. We got 3 pins here, and they're going to be going in these 3 spots right here. Let's get that put on. All those pins in and get it pushed all the way in. Just like that. And we're going to be securing that down right here with 1 IP screw. Go to this other camera angle. There we go. Again, it's going to be going right in this hole right here. Nice and snug. There we go. Nice. Okay, now we got 34B and 34G, and 34G is going to go right into this part here. It only goes one way. It is keyed to fit in one direction, as you can see there. Just like that. And we're going to screw that in from the back with 1 IP screw. Here we go. Let's get in there and get that screw in. It's going to go right into that hole right back at the back there. Get that in. Get that screwed down. There we are. All the way screwed down. It's going to look like that. All right, now we got parts 34E and F. We're going to be putting those on here. All right, facing this direction, 34F is going to go on this side. And 34F is the one with the thinner little collar on it. And the, I think it's got like a little longer stud. That one's going to go on this side. So we're going to push that in like that. And then 34E has the thicker collar on it, as you can see. And it's going to go on the other side. And it goes in this little indention here. Get that one pushed in as well. If it's all the way in. I think it is. And look like that. Now we're going to bring this back over again. And the assembly we just made is going to go on top of this piece that we just screwed on. We got two pins here, and they're going to match up with that. Get those on there and get them lined up right. Just like that. And then we're going to screw that in right through the middle with another IP screw. Get that IP screw. And that's going to go right through the middle of this. Get nice and snug. There we go. And now this one here is going to go on. The shock is going to go on over that and snap on. Just like that. All right. It's going to look like that. Okay, now we got 34D. That's this piece right here. And it's going to go this way with this piece here facing outwards. Right, and that ball joint here is going to snap in right here, just like that. Okay, now we got one of the remaining shock absorbers here, and we're going to be putting it on. Looks like it's going to go this way around with this little piece here facing upward. And this part's going to go over here. And this part's going to go down here. Just like that. Okay. All right, now we got 34C, this piece here. And going this way around, it's going to snap the large pin and the small pin into this large hole and this small hole. And it's going to go this way. It only goes one way, really. Get that put in there and snapped in. Here we go. Got that all the way in, just like that. Wow. It's really getting detailed, guys. A lot of little pieces on there. All right, guys, that is the end of this pack. That's all the parts put on, all 4 stages, 31, 32, 33, and 34. And we're starting to get a really scale of the size of this one. It's going to be pretty large too, just like the Agora models one. Let's go ahead and get back to the main camera. All right, guys, we are all done with box 9 of the Fanhome Optimus Prime, the Michael Bay version, the movie version. And we're getting the torso and the abdomen all done. Look how cool that looks, the motor parts there. We're really working on this side over here today, getting those shock absorbers put on. This one here is still not attached to anything else. That'll be going to something on the front here, and then we have one more that'll be going on the other side here, attaching. So we'll have all of this again over on this side. I'm guessing that's probably what we're going to be doing in the next issues. Those in Europe already have these pieces. They're getting 5 stages to our 4 stages. So, but like I said, guys, they had canceled this for a while, and I believe in Europe, unless they've reinstated it, it's still canceled over there for new subscriptions. But it'll be put back in. I think they were just having the issue, maybe with production of keeping up with the orders, and so they just made it to where it was no longer available. Then they brought it back. I made a video of it. I will put links to those videos in the description down below. It's back here in the United States. You can pre-order it now. But yeah, here we are so far. It is looking really cool, man. It just looks like a motor, don't it? Like an engine. Yeah, this one's really cool. Agora model, we only got 1 stage left on it. But that is it for this time, guys. That is it for pack 9. Can't wait to get pack 10 and keep moving on this. Yeah, I just put a new Roker video up too. I'll put that link right up here so you can check that one out. And yeah, if you guys like this kind of videos, make sure you give it a big thumbs up. Subscribe. Really appreciate it. Helps out the channel. And I'll see you next time. I'm thechewysolo, and this is Black and Red Builds. See ya.
Woo! Now that is a whole lot of fun right there.